So starting the test drive in this OPTIQ here, it's different how it handles. I guess in terms of just how the space is set up here compared to the Lyriq, to the VISTIQ, it feels more agile. Obviously, it's the smallest version you can get from a electric crossover in Cadillac, but it just it feels a bit more nimble and a bit less, I guess, floaty than the other two. But where I really want to test this vehicle is going to be in how fast it feels. So I'm going to put it in a sport mode and we're going to see how it gets up. Now I've heard they're supposed to be bringing a V option here to kind of go with the Lyriq V, so I am interested in that. I've been driving a VISTIQ for the past week and that has a VMAX mode, so we're going to see how that feels compared to this here. So pretty good charge on the battery, so I'm gonna floor it. Here we go. I think a solid acceleration. Now with that being said, not as quick as the VISTIQ at all, but this is a rear wheel drive model. The VISTIQ that I have is a dual motor. The Lyriq V is a dual motor. So I don't expect this to feel as quick as those. But with this to be in that 55K price point, I mean, it's pretty solid in terms of power output. Get a bit more range with this one as well at the 317 miles. And the ride quality is really good. I am feeling a bit of vibration in the steering wheel, and I'm sure that is due to where this has been sitting for a minute. And it is 20 degrees outside, so, well, now it's up to 31. So that'll mellow out. If you drive this a little bit longer, the tires heat up, so. But I want to give a huge thanks to Cadillac of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this OPTIQ today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. Now, I think where this vehicle really shines is the price point. And you know, it's kind of sad that our starting point for new vehicles now is 40 where it used to be 20, but for this to be an electric Cadillac, 317 miles of range, glass roof, Super Cruise, heated steering wheel, to be at only 55,000, it's actually like 54,710 or something is the sticker price. I think that's pretty remarkable for what you get here. Tons of space, I think, for the footprint this has. Very easy to drive. It doesn't feel as big as the VISTIQ. It doesn't feel as floaty as the Lyriq. And I feel like this is kind of what Cadillac does with the XT4, XT5, XT6 lineup as well. But I'm really feeling this overall. My only issue, and this is just personal preference because I already have a charger at home set up, I don't like having the NACS hookup there. I'd rather have what I'm used to. So the CCS would be preferred, but you know, you can charge all the Tesla superchargers, so that's a big plus there. So if you're coming from a Tesla into this, you won't have a learning curve in terms of having to find Electrify America chargers or redo the charge you have at home. It's just if you're used to driving non-Tesla vehicles, it kind of sucks going from that charging port to Teslas, especially if you have an issue with Tesla overall because of Elon Musk or whatever. That wouldn't deter me necessarily from getting a vehicle or using the Tesla superchargers, but if that's you, then you might have an issue there. But in terms of just the overall package, again, I think you can't beat this for the money. The space in here is good, the looks are fantastic, the tech is great. You don't have CarPlay or Android Auto, but you know, that's basically what you expect from these newer Google Assistant system GM vehicles anyway. But having the Super Cruise for this money is great. Heated steering wheel, heated seats, 4-way lumbar support. I think this is going to be one of those vehicles that is slept on, but if you know about them, I think you'll really like them and you'll highly consider them. So with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2026 Cadillac OPTIQ, and this one's a luxury.